Hey, happy 4th of July. Um, the quality isn't going to be too great because my phone is run out of storage, but I am back at my old apartment complex. Um, little mini tour for anybody who doesn't know what it looks like, or, Brian in the future, if you're looking at this is what it looked like. Um, Back here after my second breakup, and it is painful as fuck. Um, this is my only option. Um, I had nowhere to go. I'm not even sure if my apartment is available anymore. I stopped paying rent on it 2 months ago because I was, you know, busy trying to fuck around and get my dreams started, my dream life, and just ignore problems till they went away like usual. Um, this is ground zero for the first time I broke up with Corey. And I know, Jesus, it sounds so pathetic. It sounds pathetic in the context of like a YouTube video, but like no one's gonna be watching this, so it's fine. I can just be candid and not feel these things. I fucking miss Corey. And this was where our most important breakup ever happened. And I did a lot of growing here. Beautiful, beautiful, hard, difficult, hard, difficult, lonely growth here. So many months alone and not talking to anybody and just trying to inch my way forward to a life, struggling. I barely paid rent every month. Rent was like $1,500 a month. I probably made like 18 to 2,000 just on Upwork gigs, and uh, found something of a consistent client. But I signed a lease and I had that going for me, and I had a 6 month sort of window. I return here with none of that. No client, no Upwork profile, no lease. This isn't round two. This is so much more difficult than round two. This is almost fucking impossible. No, it can't be impossible. It can't be impossible. It just can't be. Um, it's just going to be way more fucking difficult, and this place is tainted with so many bad memories. I remember crying in that corner. I don't know if you could see it in that dark corner. I remember crying Christmas Eve and Christmas Day and New Year's, and I remember just tearing up because I had no family and nobody to talk to. I cried to my boss at the time, and I don't want to do that again. I definitely won't be here for Christmas like for that long, but I just don't want to cry during Christmas again. This place is tainted so. Corey was more than family. She was my other half. We got. I don't know where this breakup came from, to be honest. I mean, I know where it came from. I'm a selfish prick, but that was never my intentions. I never provided for rent or food or whatever. She got scared that it was just more, the same old bullshit with a different rose. I was trying so hard, but now I have to try alone. And I am not 100% sure I have the strength. And I will. I have to. The alternative is death, so I have to find the strength somehow. I can't even. I can't. I can't even like risk thinking about those things. Now that the anxiety and the fight or flight response is like worn off from the past couple of days, I've been in a fight or flight state for like the past 4 days, and now it's wearing off. I am so feel like I just got hit by a bus. I don't know what happened. I want to not drinking, and we just shared things, but we shared normal things, the normal fucking bullshit that we share. I don't know, it was a drunk, it was chaotic. I got drunk, I don't remember a lot of it. I don't know why we're done over fucking a drunk mess of a night. Why is this narrative happening? I thought we were doing so good. I thought we were doing so good. Just, it was such a blind side because in my head, I was making progress in my little fucking, struggles with making money. I thought Corey was about to go to therapy. I thought we were about to move to San Diego. In my head, the storyline in my head was just fine. I knew we had problems, but I don't know. I loved her, and I thought she loved me, and I was, exploring a little gender fucking identity, and I didn't tell her, but I didn't feel safe enough because I didn't know what was going on. But you just have, you have like fantasies with your partner, like what the future looks like. No, my future with her wasn't like filled with like riches and like fucking yachts and bullshit like that. It was just cozy Christmas days, fucking playing with our animals, maybe a kid even or two. I don't know, for someone to just not, those thoughts and those desires are so pure and so strong in my head. You know, to have those questioned, to have those, someone accuse you of lying that you don't actually feel those things is so confusing. I just don't know. It's has I don't know how this happened. How are two people so on different pages? How can they love each other, but how can it flip so hard? Everything changed. We were literally watching a movie in a movie theater. Talking and having deep spiritual conversations about it, and she wanted to go back home. She wanted to go back home and keep talking some more, and I said, no, let's go to 7. Why did it tell us to get drunk? It's just not the moment that ruined the relationship, but I wish I knew what to do, There's just nothing more frustrating than not knowing what to do. I had no idea this was such a big deal. I had no idea this was going to tear us apart. We had to talk about me not providing to this household. We also had to talk about me, okay, I will drop my goal, I will drop the dream that I've been working on of trying to own my own agency or whatever. I thought I was doing everything right. I was applying for things, and I don't know, the results weren't coming in, but they would have eventually. I don't understand how this is a repeat. If this wasn't enough, I got a text from her. It just said, I don't believe you. Like, I don't believe these emails. And it's like, I don't know. I told my psychiatrist, who's like borderline my therapist, that like this is the first relationship that like I ever mimicked all the things that you read about in textbooks of like what makes a perfect relationship, or the fucking movies that like end in the happiest of endings. It's always like communication and like mutual respect for each other, and affirmations and validations, and like legitimate admiration of each other's like work. I thought that was the key. I thought you have those things and you add love to it. I thought that was the algorithm for like a perfect relationship, but it wasn't. How did this happen? How did this happen? How did this happen? I don't fucking care that I'm gonna sleep in the bathroom tonight. I don't care that all my shit's really thrown away. All of my memories, all of my photo albums, I don't care that they're thrown away. At least I didn't. Because I was starting a new life. That's why I stopped giving a fuck about that shit. Starting a new life. All those things were just relics of a past life. I need to stop thinking those binary senses. There's no past life. It's all just one continuous line. Just in my head, my entire future was already, every day was spent with Corey. There was no like, there was no end. It was gonna end in death. I didn't know what it was gonna look like, but it would have been death. I hate looking at this goddamn camera. The off chance that you're watching this, Corey, I'm sorry. I know you're not, though. So, for future Brian, and whoever else, I'm so sorry for being pathetic. And doing another one of these, oh my god, breakup is so bad, and we get so emotional and shit like that. I will say this isn't some like high school level, my first relationship breakup bullshit though. This is I really thought was the closest thing to my soulmate that I would ever feel. And I can't believe it's ruined and I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fight for it. I keep thinking there's gonna be like some sort of grand gesture. I'm afraid for if I ever find this again in the future, how will I hold on to it? There's more implications than just a fucking breakup story, you know. This is fundamentally my partner. This was my fucking partner. And this is, I know, god damn it, it's so frustrating because it sounds like everybody says this shit. And I know by me saying this shit and me calling out the other people who say it like this, you know, I'm not above these sobby artificial breakup stories, but god damn it. I'm not in fucking high school. I'm not a teenager anymore. I've had enough, not many, but I've had enough relationships to know that I'm so fundamentally broken in such weird ways that I don't have the same pool of soulmate partners to choose from, you know. I don't know if somebody like Corey will ever come along again. I don't know how I would ever find her. Maybe when I'm 55 or something, it'll take a couple thousand to get through them. It's exhausting. I hope she's okay. I fucking hope she's okay. I don't know what's going through her head. The last emotion that she felt was anger. Just sheer anger. Just sheer. Oh, such anger. I couldn't imagine. I just can't imagine. an angry person. So I just don't know what that kind of fire feels like. I think it's painful. I can't believe this relationship got broken up over some goddamn fucking money. Some fucking $400 rent. Some fucking groceries. I know I need to work on myself, but I'm loving, I'm caring, I try to understand. I'm not very smart, but I can be taught. If money was the only thing that broke us up, I can get a job, I can learn how to work harder, I can learn how to make more money. I'm starting to not doubt myself anymore. The last couple of days have just been a whirlwind. I still love myself. I still do. I think I'm worth it and I'm capable. And I'm beautiful. I work hard for my partners and I care about them. Maybe not work hard in the best sense of the word, especially considering what's going on. But I'm teachable. I think I love myself. I still do. I put in that work and I figured it out. Being alone and not killing myself after the first time. I had to learn to love myself. And I'm thankful that that doesn't go away, even in the most painful of times. I'm not 100% sure Corey loves herself. In fact, I know she doesn't. I know she doesn't love herself. And I don't think she can believe that anybody would love her unconditionally. She must. It feels like somebody must be manipulating her, or is a narcissist, or is trying to get one over on her, because how could they love her? She doesn't see how beautiful and how creative she is. She doesn't see how beautiful her body is. Therefore, it must, anytime anybody shows any affection, it must be fake. It's not a theory, it's a fact. Now, could I have done things to, like, convince her more? Sure. But I asked so many times. I don't think she knew what. I don't think she knew how to be convinced. I don't think she knew. Every time we get drunk, she keeps asking me for, like, a secret. Like some sort of secret that I haven't told her. Like I'm lying or manipulating her. Even before I left, she said something along the lines that it would mean so much if you just told me, like, one secret that you just refused to tell. I didn't know what that meant. I still don't. My secret is I'm confused about my gender identity a little bit, and I wanted to go talk to somebody before I brought it up with you. And I was exploring it with fucking nails that I pulled off and fucking cute clothes. I don't know, like, what the fuck? I don't have secrets. I have. I don't understand. She wants there to be some sort of, like, deep monster. She wants some sort of confirmation bias so that I've been lying and I just don't. It's so frustrating. It's so very frustrating and exhausting.